First and 10 inside territory of Lavergne. Maynard breaks it outside. He's run out of bounds. He started at the 28-yard line, and he's down in the neighborhood of the 10-yard line. Let's see. That'll be at the 12, almost the 13. On that carry, Jacob Maynard, 15 yards from scrimmage. Bob Lee just running downhill.
Well, he is, and that, like I said, they're getting such a push from line of scrimmage. I think Lavergne, they got their head down a little bit now. It's Lebanon has really took the fight to them tonight.
First and 10, Lebanon. Ball spotted at the 13 of Lavergne. Overset in the backfield, two backs to the left of Maynard. Cross buck in the backfield. Jacob Maynard down inside the 5. Ran behind the block of Benford. A little cross buck action in the backfield, and boom, Maynard's inside the 5. Second and about 3 for the first. Short yardage situation for Lebanon. Coming in to relieve Benford at the fullback position is DeMarcus McLean. Check it, Benford's still in there. We got an extra blocker. Give it to Maynard, and he rams it in for a touchdown. Big Blue off the right side from 4 yards out. Touchdown, Big Blue. Maynard finds pay dirt off that right side. Dexter Taylor, tight end, with a nice block at the point of attack. Joe Gardner, you got the PAT call.
Thank you, Tommy. Gibson on the attempt for Lebanon. Sampson to hold. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's good. With 11:12 to go in the fourth quarter, Lebanon leads Smyrna 31-7. Back after this 30-second timeout.
He's getting more confidence with every game. Lebanon now leading Lavergne 31-7.
Gibson with a booming high kick. Travels to the 8. Return man gets it back upfield. Lebanon in pursuit. McLean gets hit from behind. Did they call it? Yes, they did.
There we go.
McLean got belted in the back, and the flag came out. Lavergne had what looked like a pretty good return going of 28, but that will come back as the block in the back against the Wolverines.
That's probably why they had such...
So McLean just got turned head over heels. He got hit dead in the back. Gibson with a booming kick down to the 8, and it's high enough to get the coverage kids downfield.
Tommy, I said it at the break. Gibson, he is getting more confidence with every kick. Every kick is a little stronger, a little higher.
You get to feeling it a little bit.
Yeah.
11:03 to go in the game. Lebanon has taken control.
Myers is now the quarterback.
The ball will be spotted at the 16. Myers, K.C. Myers, in the gun for Lavergne. Still in the gun. He's going to throw the bubble screen out here on the near side.
Oh.
And we got blocked in the back again. Oh, wow. Keenan Dye put the lights out. That's hustle when a defensive lineman comes over there and makes a play on a screen pass.
Lattimore and Dye.
He's all over the field. Kaysen getting up and down the line, too. John Kaysen done a good job.
They get one. They lose one. -1 on that play, and it looked like he had something. But Dye and Kaysen just flat out hustling for the -1. Myers in the gun. Rolls to his left, turns, lobs a pass out in the flat, perfectly thrown to Kyle Carter. We had a man in coverage, DeMarcus McLean, and Bob, he could do nothing about that. The ball came right in there.
Lebanon had good coverage on that pass there. That quarterback, that pass right there was as perfectly thrown as you could do it. He put it right on the money.
All touch. Rolling to his left, kind of flipped it up in the air with a little hump on it. Myers wants to throw again, and it's dropped. Flat out dropped here on the near side. They ran the slot receiver, Kevin Moore, on about an 8-yard out route. and it's just incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Wolverines. 10-12 to go in the game. Clock stopped. Lebanon leads 31-7. Myers, the junior at quarterback, trips receivers right. He rolls to his right, turns back to the left, and he goes down. Little Oliver pulls him to the ground on the tackle. Negative yardage by Jacob Oliver, the senior, having an outstanding night. -7 on that play. You're in the gun, you're already deep, and when you roll, you're not getting any closer to the line of scrimmage, Bob.
Well, Oliver, he's had a good year. I mean, all 3 games he has contributed heavily, and he's not a biggest guy in the world, but he gets back there and makes plays.
Myers with the draw play, hands it inside. He's got a little running room. Hutto dives and can't get him. He breaks it out near the 50, across the 50, still on his feet, where he's finally shoved out of bounds. They ran the slip draw. Quarterback started a sprint right and handed it back inside on the draw play. Desmond Martin, the sophomore, with the carry, and he goes 36 yards from scrimmage. Terry, the biggest play of the night for the Wolverines?
Tommy, by far the biggest play. Before that, a 12-yard pickup, so pick up a 36 on that play.
9:25, and the Wolverines are in Lebanon territory. They will scrimmage at the 43. Myers, deep drop. Throws a crossing route, complete at the 40. Brought down, big hit by Raymond McKay. McKay gets him in his clutches and puts him on the ground. On the reception, Ryan McBee running a deep crossing route. It took a second to develop because the quarterback was so deep. McKay came all the way across the field, and when McKay got him, he didn't let go. 2nd and 1. Myers throws again. Got a man in the flat, shakes the tackle across the 20, and he dives out of bounds for the first down. McBee with the catch. Myers has decided they are just going to flat throw the football.
Mitchell McDonald getting in the ball game now, going to give Carruthers a little rest.
Well, you have to when you have to rush the quarterback like this. They give on the inside. Nice run down to the 10-yard line by Desmond Martin. Checking in for the Blue Devils, Jeff Willis comes in at a defensive line spot. Lebanon wholesale changes. Out of the game comes Sampson, Oliver, and Lebanon's going to have to take a timeout. I think we're gassed. I think that defensive unit needed a break. 31-7 is the score. 7:56 to go in the game. We'll take a timeout. 30-second break. Lebanon leads 31-7. We'll be back in 30. 6 to go in the football game. Lavergne is now threatening. 2nd down. Just outside Lebanon's 10. Meyer flips it out in the flat. Caught, and he's brought down. They ran the tight end over here on almost a bubble screen look. That was Wesley Martinez on the catch. Martinez hauls it in. 3rd down for the Wolverines. They can get a first without scoring. Ball's going to be spotted at about the 8. 3rd and 2 from the 8. Roll left. Throw toward the end zone and broken up beautifully by Crudup. He makes a dive and tips it away, and the last second from Ryan McBee. Senior making a play, Bob Lee.
Well, he almost picked that thing off, Tommy. He broke on the ball good. He gave him a little bit of cushion when the receiver cut the pattern off and turned out toward the sidelines. Crudup doing a good job of breaking on the ball and knocking it away, almost coming down with the interception.
4th and 2. Lavergne will go for it. Myers, the quarterback, gives it inside on the run, and he hits a wall. I don't think so.
No.
Joe, you make the call. What about it? Let's see, Tommy. They're going to kind of uncover the pile here just a second. I believe Lebanon's held him. To me, it looks like he may be about a foot short here, Tommy. They may measure, though. Hold on.
Well, they didn't measure earlier when we thought it was a lead pipe cinch, and they won't measure again.
That's a heck of a stand.
Lebanon's defensive unit has held one more time. The defense picking up the offense and keeping Lavergne out of the goal line. 7:07 to go in the game, and Lavergne holds. Pardon me while I write that down. We hold 7:07. And that is huge. Lavergne will hustle out of the huddle. Matthew Maynard under center, twin receivers on the right. Jacob Maynard dots the I, and he hits a pile. He goes nowhere. Lavergne runs him backwards. And I thought that whistle might have been a tad late.
Yeah, they let him go. They let him drive him back quite a bit when he definitely had his forward momentum was stopped. That, Tommy, that defensive stand by Lavergne right there, that was a nail in the coffin. I mean, that's got to take all the air out of the sails of Lavergne.
They call that a gain of 1. A little bit of confusion in the backfield. Matthew sets the team. Shotgun snap is a little high, and Matthew takes it and spins forward. He gets across the 10, and he is brought down.
Takes across the 10.
Bobby Brown checking with his quarterback to make sure they're on the same page.
That's to put it mildly.
5:55 to go in the game. Lebanon leads 31-7. 3rd and 7. If they don't get the first, this will be the first punt in about a month for Lebanon. We've had it all night long. Shotgun snap to Maynard. Rolls right. Stumbles. Did he get it?
He's close.
He's near the stick. Joe Gardner, what do you see?
I mean, we've had more close measurements tonight. We'll see if they give us a measurement, but he may have fallen across for the first down. But it's going to nullify with a penalty against Lebanon. Offsides Lebanon.
6 men on the line of scrimmage for Lebanon. Illegal procedure.
Oakland 10.
We didn't have 6 on the line.
Late in the 4th. Nigeria 24, Portland 6.
Larry Tomlinson with a score. Mount Juliet leads Portland 24-6 late. 24-6 Mount Juliet leads Portland. First game at that new stadium on Curd Road. That's where we go next week.
3rd and 12.
Beautiful facility. Unair-conditioned press box, I checked.
Tommy, that Daniel Ford just coming off the field, he's been getting a little playing time in there that series.
3rd and long for Lebanon. Give it to Jacob. Jacob breaks it across the 10, almost to the 12, 15. He's short. Going to spot that at about the 14-yard line before he is brought down. Terry on that carry, and then give us our tailback numbers.
Picked up 8 on that carry. 37 carries, 201 yards, Jacob Maynard.
How about that?
And 2 touchdowns.
201 yards for Jacob Maynard.
That's not a bad little night.
That's not a bad 2 nights. Gibson with the kick. It backs him up across the 50. He juggles it. Crudup is chasing him.
Taken by number 16.
They get him and spin him and knock him down. On the return for the Wolverines is Kevin Moore. 38 yards on the punt by Gibson. Nathan Gibson, 38 yards on the punt. Kevin Moore, 6 on the return. The kicking game has been solid tonight